Now we're going to do combinations of styles, and before I get on that, let me say that most freestylers are going to use plane bending techniques. They're going to use bounces, and they're going to use passes. They help transition things along. But with the pure styles and the combo styles, you're going to see heavier uses of them. In the combo styles, it's going to be equal parts X and Y. So our first combo style is going to be continuous motion and high bounce, which I'm going to call the plane bending bouncer. And with this style, you're going to see a combination of plane bending and bouncing. Let me go ahead and... God, this is going to be an awesome episode. Let me go ahead and give you an example of a plane bending bouncer. So yeah, that's your plane bending bouncer. Obviously not my style, but that'll give you a good idea. A lot of plane bending, a lot of bouncing, and creativity in both areas. Our second style is going to be the continuous motion and high passing, which I'm going to call the plane bending passer. And I'll give you an example of that right now. Again, not my style, but that's a good example. Me personally, I'm just a straight up plane bender. I love doing it. And then the third combo style is the high pass, high bounce style, which I call the passing bouncer. What's cool about this style is there's a lot of start and stop and a lot of hand switching. Pretty much any pass style, you're going to need to be at least halfway ambidextrous with the chucks. You don't have to be completely ambidextrous with everything else, but with the chucks, any style that includes a lot of passing, you're going to have to know how to use your offhand. So I'm going to attempt a shot at the passing bouncer. Completely not my style, but let's see if I can pull it off.
Sweet, dude!
So those are the combo styles. Now there are a couple of sub-styles that someone's going to gravitate to. And you know, I'm going to try to keep my personal ideas out of this until after I demonstrate them. The first sub-style is a static sub-style, where when the person's spinning, their feet are glued to whatever the heck they're standing on, and they don't really move around that much. So I'll go ahead and give an example of that. And so that's what a static style looks like. The second sub-style is an active sub-style. The active sub-style, you're going to see a lot of body movement, you're going to see a lot of foot movement, and you're just going to see basically a lot of activity. And I'll demonstrate that for you. that is an active sub-style. Like I said, pretty dynamic, and now I'm going to include my personal bias on this. Personally, I like to see someone who's active. Someone who's just standing around is just not as dynamic to me. Something to keep in mind. I know I'm not the only person who thinks that way, but it's probably not the idea of freestylers as a whole. So there you go. That is our first episode on style. I am out of breath. I'm also Heru418 with freestyleforum.net and freestylenunchaku.net on YouTube. Make sure you stay tuned for our second episode where we'll cover more advanced styles. And if you like, rate. If you don't like, rate, subscribe, do all that good stuff. See you later.